officials from both sides to determine the path forward. But it shouldn't be a surprise that there are discussions about events on the ground.
This was more than discussions, though. This was two top U.S. officials that are on the ground discussing a plan that they have to broker a future government and bringing officials from the UN to kind of seal the deal. This is more than the U.S. trying to make suggestions. This is the U.S. midwifing the process.
Well, Elise, you're talking about a private diplomatic conversation. Those happen all the time. Of course, as part of private diplomatic conversations, there are discussions about what involvement the UN can have, what involvement or engagement should happen on the ground. That shouldn't be a surprise. Of course, these things are being discussed. It doesn't change the fact that it's up to the people on the ground. It is up to the people of Ukraine to determine what the path forward is.
But you're clearly trying to influence what they decide. I mean, one of the quotes is, and this is attributed to Ambassador Pyatt, I think you reaching out to him, Klitschko, helps with the personality management among the three, and it gives you also a chance to move fast on all this stuff and put us behind it before they all sit down and he explains why he doesn't like it. That's not, oh, let them figure this out. That's, gee, let's try to do this so that he won't, decide he doesn't like this plan.
Well, Arshad, it's not a secret that we're engaged with what's happening on the ground. I mean, the secretary met with the opposition this weekend. He also met with the foreign minister. As part of those discussions, you engage with what's happening, what recommendations are. They're going to choose to do it or they're not. But that's, of course, what you discuss in any meeting or conversation regardless.
I want to go back to...
The bottom line here is that you do have an opinion about what role certain people should what role you think is best for certain people to play, correct? I mean, you do have, that is an opinion of the United States. It doesn't mean that you're going to foist that or force it on the people of Ukraine, but you do have an opinion, correct?
Well, Matt, I would caution everybody, we're talking about a couple of minutes from a recorded call.
Right.
That doesn't reflect every conversation that's happened, every debate that's happened, every internal conversation that's happened.
No. You're right. You're absolutely right. But you do have, here is a case where two officials are talking about a preference for what one opposition or several opposition leaders should do, whether they should be in or stay out.
I was going to say, she turned her back to that one guy who I pointed out to you, that's the champ.
The government. Is that not correct? So,
I mean, honestly, like, this is freaking, I'm linking this in the description. And, no, I'm telling you, like, this is, I've been saying she's a freaking witch. She uses the art of confusion. It's wordplay. She does look freaking pretty damn hot in this video there. I totally freaking put it in her freaking...
You do have an opinion about what you think would be best.
Well,
and I'm not sure that that's so.
I'm not.
That's
we have
bad.
Opinions about a range of issues. That shouldn't be a surprise.
So here's my. So I would just then. So when you get a question about whether you think it would be good or bad for politician X or Y in country X or Y to run for office or any office, I don't think that it is honest for you to say, no, we don't have an opinion, and that's completely up to the people of country
Matt,
X.
There's a difference.
And I specifically mean, in this case, I'm talking about Egypt.
Sure. Well, let
because
me
just have an opinion.
Make one comment here. There is a difference between private discussions that happen in the interagency process, in the building, and what we convey publicly as a U.S. government. And we have a responsibility to convey what our position is. Of course, you're discussing a range of options on a range of issues.
But if
that's what you do as a diplomat.
If you're saying privately behind the scenes that you're cooking up a deal, and then you're saying publicly that this is up for Ukrainians to decide, those are two totally different things. I understand that diplomatic discussions are sensitive and you don't want everything to come out, but those are two totally different positions.
Elise, what do you think happens behind closed doors when people are discussing issues internally through the interagency?
This is not discussing issues. This is talking about a deal that the U.S. was cooking up.
I think I would disagree with you. I think you're overstating and over-qualifying a couple of minutes from a privately recorded phone call.
I want to go back to the issue about.
Recorded phone call now.
I'm done, Arshad.
I want to go back to the issue of your divergences with Europe.
I'm done. Oh, she can't handle the tough questions because she's about to cry. When. Oh, your magic doesn't work. You're freaking losing your powers, aren't you? I'm telling you, she's a fucking witch. She's a low-level fucking witch that's been put in a position that's above her fucking integrity, her morals, and she's selling herself out, and she's gonna pay the price. But yeah, freaking, I still serve her the D. She needs it. Hey, let's make that happen. I'll espionage her. Friggin', right, where's that man in the boat? Let me go find it. Because I think he's freaking got the Russian intel. Yeah.
Do about
Sure.
Ukraine. I mean, obviously, the language that Assistant Secretary Noonan used suggests a fairly high degree of frustration. So what is behind that? What is it that you want to be done that the Europeans are not falling in line with?
I think I just answered this. I mean, obviously, we work very closely with the EU, and specifically on this issue in recent weeks, as given how much prominence it's received, but how important it is, a priority to us and a priority to the EU. So we've been in close discussions with them. We've been working.
Just notice her tics. She keeps on messing with her hair. She's looking down, right? You know, all right, so she's looking down. You know, she doesn't have like that. She's not looking at us. She's turned her back. She's just pay attention to her body language.
Closely with them. This discussion is about events that happened days and days ago. So just remember that.
Could you imagine talking, you know, being her freaking boyfriend or freaking, or whatever? I mean, even if she was her daughter, and it's like trying to find out, like, why didn't you freaking take out the trash? Oh, well, can you see? And then, I'm gonna just, I can't even do this shit. I don't want to be a chauvinistic pig because I don't want this to be taken.
For contextual purposes.
Last week.
Really, days and days ago. I mean, it is days and days ago, I suppose, but it's not like it's not like it's ancient history. This is very recent.
Yeah. RT, thank you so much. Oh my god, I'm a Ruski. No, fuck no. I'm a fucking German. You know, if I'm going to be associated with fucking anything, and it's old school German, go to Che, and freaking, fuck, man. I'm American. I know, and even then, you know, I only say that because freaking, well, you know, we have these borders. We don't need these freaking borders. Borders are because people are insecure with themselves. Take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong. Love you all. And seriously, this bitch is freaking, she's bad news. And the only reason why there's freaking the National Guard up at D.C. is because Biden is a dictatorship. He's executive ordering everything. Even his own people don't like him. And the thing is, he doesn't care. Because what? We're going to impeach him? He's going to die. He'll freaking fall ill. You know? And I'm not wishing him any bad things. You know? But that's the damn shit. And then Kamala Harris is going to, you know, freaking come into office. And then, oh man, you know, freaking... It's going to be executive orders. It's going to be affirmative orders. Wow. Fuck. We need to freaking get moving.